It is time. There's Sierra. Say hi, Sierra. Sierra, hi. Sierra likes shoelaces. Sierra, beep, 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 beep. Let's see if she'll come. My little kitties, hello. Time for another edition of Mama Nicole Reads to Cats. Let's see if she'll come over here to her little couch. Sierra, come. Come get it. Come get it. She's getting closer. Come get it, Sierra. Come get it. Come and get it. Come get your lace. 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 Uh-oh, look who it is. Clementine. Clementine, you got it? Clementine, get your lace. Get your lace. Get it. Okay, kitties, is it time to read? Clem, are you ready? You ready to read? Sierra, are you ready to read? Are you ready to read, my little kitties? Because it's time for another edition and another so fun book. Today's book is another old classic called Oh Say, Can You Say? By Dr. Seuss, one of our favorites. Why do we love Dr. Seuss? Because he is so funny. He's so funny and he's so fun. May he rest in peace, because Dr. Seuss, aka Theodore Geisel, is no longer with us on this earth. But the beautiful thing is he left so many wonderful books behind for you, my little kitties, and me, and my daughter when she was little, and even now, because I read these books now, and I still love them. So, let's get started on this one, shall we? This might be tricky, so bear with me. Oh, my brothers, oh, my sisters, these are terrible tongue twisters. Here we go. Kitty, Sierra, Clam, Jazzy, are we ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, say, can you say? Oh, say, can you say? Said a book reading parrot named Hooey. The words in this book are all phooey. When you say them, your lips will make slips and back flips, and your tongue may end up in St. Louis. Well, fresh, fresher, freshest. Fresh, fresher, freshest. Fresh, fresher, freshest. Do you like fresh fish? It's just fine at Finney's Diner. Finney also has some fresher fish that's fresher and much finer. But his best fish is his freshest fish, and Finney says with pride, the finest fish at Finney's is my freshest fish, French fried. So, don't order the fresh or the fresher fish at Finney's. If you're wise, you'll say, fetch me the finest French fried, freshest fish that Finney fries. Whoa, that's tricky. Din's shin. Din's shin. We have a dinosaur named Din. Din's thin. Din doesn't have much skin, and the bones fall out of his left front shin. Look at that, the bones falling out. Then we have to call in Pinner Blinn, who comes with his handy shin pin bin, and with a thin Blinn shin bone pin, Blinn pins Din's shin bones right back in. Can you say that one more time? Let's try to say it one more time. Then we have to call in Pinner Blinn, who comes with his handy shin pin bin, and with a thin Blinn shin bone bin, Blinn pins Din's shin bones right back in. Whoa. Bed spreader bread spreader. Bed spreader, bread spreader. So spreader is the common word, right? Let's see what happens next. Bed spreaders spread spreads on beds. Bread spreaders spread butters on breads. And that bed spreader better watch out how he's spreading, or that bread spreader sure going to butter his bedding. That's pretty funny. Here's ape cakes, grape cakes. Ape cakes, grape cakes. As he gobbled the cakes on his plate, the greedy ape said as he ate, "The greener green grapes are, the keener keen apes are. To gobble green grape cakes, they're great." To gobble green grape cakes, they're great. Question. Are you having trouble in saying this stuff? It's really quite easy for me. I just look in my mirror and see what I say, and then I just say what I see. There he is. Look in the mirror and see what I say, and then I just say what I see. Now, let's talk about my little readers. What's that word? M-O-N-E-Y. Let's talk about money. You should leave your grox home when you travel by air. If you take him along, they charge double the fare. Wait, what's a grox? Oh, there's a grox. What's that? How funny is that guy? So there's the grox. If you take him along, they charge double the fare, and your grox must be packed and locked up in a grox box, which costs much, much more than a little old fox box. So it's heaps, a lot cheaper to fly with your foxes than waste all that money on boxes for groxes. Do you have a fox? Do you have a grox? I don't have either of them. I just have cats. And what do you think costs more? A simple thimble or a single shingle? Simple thimble, single shingle. Which costs more? A simple thimble could cost less than a single shingle would, I guess. So I think that the single shingle should cost more than the simple thimble would. I think that the single shingle should cost more than the simple thimble would. What's that place? That looks pretty fun, doesn't it? It says, eat at Skipper Zips. Eat at Skipper Zips. If you like to eat potato chips and chew pork chops on clipper ships, I suggest that you chew a few chips and a chop at Skipper Zips Clipper Ship Chip Chop Shop. Skipper Zips Clipper Ship Chip Chop Shop. And if your tongue is getting queasy, don't give up. The next one's easy. There are so many things that you really should know, and that's why I'm bothering telling you so. You should know the first names of the Fudd-Nuddler brothers who like to pile each other on the heads. No, it even got me. You should know the first names of the Fudd-Nuddler brothers who like to pile each on the heads of the others. Look at them. Look at that. They're like on top of each other. Dun, 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 dun. Fudd-Nuddler brothers. If you start at the top, there are Bipper and Bud, and Skipper and Jipper, and Jeffrey and Judd, Horatio, Horace, and Hendrix and Hud. And then comes Dinwoody and Dinty and Dud. Also Fitzsimmon and Frederick and Fudd. And Slinky and Stinky and Stuart and Stud. And down at the bottom is poor little Lud. But if Lud ever sneezes, his name would be Mud. Quack, 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 quack. We have 2 ducks, one blue, one black. And when our blue duck goes quack, quack, our black duck quickly quack, quacks back. The quacks blue quacks make her quite a quacker, but black is a quicker quacker backer. Let's try that one again. That's a funny one. Okay, we have 2 ducks. The blue quack and black quack. One blue, one black. And when our blue duck goes quack, quack, our black duck quickly quack, quacks back. The quacks blue quacks make her quite a quacker, but black is a quicker quacker backer. And speaking of quacks, reminds me of cracks and stacks and sacks and shacks and snacks. So, say, can you say, I have cracks in my shack, I have smoke in my stack, and I think there's a snack in the sack on my back. Can we say that? Let's try it together. Okay, ready? I may have to read it. I wish you could be here, sitting right here with the kitties and reading along, but we're gonna do it together. Ready? Can you say, I have cracks in my shack, I have smoke in my stack, and I think there's a snack in the sack on my back. Pretty fun one, huh? Let's try one more time. I have cracks in my shack, I have smoke in my stack, and I think there's a snack in the sack on my back. Wow, you see the shack and the snack and the sack on his back? There's the West Beast and the East Beast. West Beast and East Beast. Upon an island hard to reach, the East Beast sits upon his beach. There's the East, E-A-S-T, Beast. There he's sitting on his beach. Upon the West Beach sits the West Beast. There he is on his beach, the West Beast. Each beach beast thinks he's the best beast. Which beast is best? Well, I thought at first that the East was best and the West was worst. Then I looked again from the West to the East and I liked the beast on the East beach best. So how can you know which beast is best? Pete pats pigs. There's Pete and he's patting his pigs. Pete Briggs pats pigs. Briggs pats pink pigs. Briggs pats big pigs. Don't ask me why, it doesn't matter. Pete Briggs is a pink pig, big pig patter. Pete Briggs pats pigs. Briggs pats pink pigs. Briggs pats big pigs. Don't ask me why, it doesn't matter. Pete Briggs is a pink pig, big pig patter. Said the pigs. Pete Briggs pats his big pink pigs all day. Don't ask me why, I cannot say. Then Pete puts his patted pigs away in his Pete Briggs pink pigs, big pigs pig pen. That's a lot of P's. Pigs, Pete's, Briggs, Bigs. You know when they go P, 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 P with words, or B, 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 B with words? They call that alliteration. Alliteration. Pink pigs, Pete's pink pigs. Let's do that one more time, shall we? Pete Briggs pats his big pink pigs all day. Don't ask me why. I cannot say. Then Pete puts his patted pigs away in his Pete Briggs Pink Pigs Big Pigs pig pen. And there it is. There's the Pink Pigs pig pen. Whew, that's a lot of tongue twisting already. I think we're only halfway through. We're only halfway through. That's a lot. Are you doing okay? Can you make it? All right, let's try to finish the book. Whew. Fritz needs Fred, and Fred needs Fritz. Fritz feeds Fred, and Fred feeds Fritz. Fred feeds Fritz with Ritzy Fred food. There they are, feeding each other. Fritz feeds Fred with Ritzy Fritz food. And Fritz, when fed, has often said, I'm a Fred-fed Fritz. Fred's a Fritz-fed, Fritz-fed Fred. F-f-f-f-f-f-f. Let's try that again. Fritz needs Fred, and Fred needs Fritz. There's Fritz food, and there's Fred food. Fritz needs Fred, and Fred needs Fritz. Fritz feeds Fred, and Fred feeds Fritz. Fred feeds Fritz with Ritzy Fred food. Fritz feeds Fred with Ritzy Fritz food. And Fritz, when fed, has often said, I'm a Fred-fed Fritz. Fred's a Fritz-fed Fred. So crazy. What about these guys? What are they doing? What are those guys doing? How to tell a klotz from a glotz. A klotz from a glotz. I can't tell. Can you tell? Klotz from which one's which? Which one's which? Well, the glotz, you will notice, has lots of black spots. The klotz is quite different with lots of black spots. But the big problem is that the spots on a glotz are about the same size as the dots on a klotz. So you first have to spot who the one with the dots is. Then it's easy to tell who the klotz or the glotz is. I don't know, Dr. Seuss. Come on. Can you tell the difference between the spots and the dots? Maybe you can. I can't do it. He's trying to trick us, Dr. Seuss, with his klotz and his glotz. What would you rather be when you grow up? A cop in a cop's cap, or a cupcake cook in a cupcake cook's cap? There's the cupcake cook in the cupcake cook's hat, and there's the cops. Or a fat flapjacker flapper in a fat flapjack cap. My tongue's already twisted. Let me try again. What would you rather be when you grow up? A cop in a cop's cap? That guy? Or a cupcake cook in a cupcake cook's cap? That guy. Or a fat flapjack flapper in a fat flapjack cap? That guy. The flapjack flipper. Or if you think you don't like cops' caps, flapjack flappers, or cupcake cooks' caps, maybe you're one of those choosy chaps who likes kooky captain's caps. Perhaps. Look at that guy. That's the kooky captain. And look at his crazy cap. Kooky cap. Which one do you like? I can't decide. More about Blinn. More about Blinn. Well, when Blinn comes home tired from his work pinning shins, the happiest hour of old Blinn's day begins. Mr. Blinn is the father of musical twins who, tucking twin instruments under twin chins, lull their daddy to sleep with twin Blinn violins. See the twins with their violins and see Blinn lulled to sleep. Pretty cool. And, oh say, can you say, far away in Berlin, a musical urchin named Gretchen von Schwinn has a blue-footed, true-footed, trick-fingered, slick-fingered, six-fingered, six-string, tin Schwinn mandolin. Whoa! She's pretty cool. I like her. Let's say that again. Oh, say, can you say? Far away in Berlin, a musical urchin named Gretchen von Schwinn has a blue-footed, blue-footed, true-footed, trick-fingered, slick-fingered, six-fingered, six-stringed tin Schwinn mandolin. I like it. I like it. Rope soap, hoop soap. Rope soap, hoop soap. If you hope to wash soup off a rope, simply scrub it with scrope. Scrope is so strong that no rope is too long. But if you should wish to wash soup off a hoop, I suggest that it's best to let your whole silly souped up hoop soak in Soapy Cooper's super soup off hoop soak suds. Wow, that's a really good one. Look at that. Look at the soap suds and the hoop. Let's do that again. Rope soap, hoop soap. If you hope to wash soup off a rope, simply scrub it with scrope. Scrope is so strong that no rope is too long. But if you should wish to wash soup off a hoop, I suggest that it's best to let your whole silly souped up hoop soak in Soapy Cooper's super soup off hoop soak suds. You'll have to practice that one and get back to me, okay? Because that's a tricky one. Oh, here we go. Merry Christmas mush. One year we had a Christmas brunch with Merry Christmas mush to munch. But I don't think you care for such. We didn't like to munch mush much. We didn't like to munch mush much. Munch mush much. And speaking of Christmas, here are great gifts to give to your daddy. And if your daddy's named Jim, and if Jim swims, and if Jim's slim, the perfect Christmas gift for him is a set of Slim Jim Swims fins. There they are. Slim Jim swim fins. But if your daddy's name is Dwight and he likes to look at birds at night, the gift for Dwight that might be right is a bright Dwight bird flight night sight light. Bright night sight light. But never give your daddy a walrus. Why? A walrus with whiskers is not a good pet, and a walrus which whispers is worse even yet. When a walrus lisps, whispers through tongue-rough wet whiskers, your poor daddy's ear will get blispers and bliskers. A walrus with whiskers is not a good pet, and a walrus which whispers is worse even yet. When a walrus lisps, whispers through tough, rough, wet whiskers, your poor daddy's ear will get blispers and bliskers. Even he's tongue-tying himself. That Dr. Seuss kitties, I don't know about him. And that's almost enough of such stuff for one day. One more. and you're finished. Oh, say. Can you say? Tongue-tied. This is the last page, everybody. The storm starts when the drops start dropping. When the drops stop dropping, then the storm starts stopping. The end. Let's read that one more time, because I think some of us feel right now that the storm is always storming and we need to have it stop, right? So we have to think about it and we have to practice our tongue twisters and just keep saying those good words because it'll stop, I promise. There we go. The storm starts when the drops start dropping. When the drops stop dropping, then the storm starts stopping. The end. Whew! I'm gonna need to take a break now because my head is spinning, my tongue is tied. That might be the kind of book that you want to have at home so you can practice. Oh, say, can you say? By Dr. Seuss. Well, my kitties, thank you for listening. Thank you for practicing. I hope you're tongue-tied and twisted just like me. And I hope now you can take a little relaxation break, maybe a nap, maybe it's time for bed. And please tune in for another edition of Mom and Nicole Reads to Cats. I'll be here soon. Thank you so much and have a great day. Take care. Bye.